My best wishes to all the viewers. Welcome to DT Studio, Director of Technical Education in Bangalore. Now here today I am discussing the subject Surveying 2, which is prescribed by the Board of Technical Examinations, Bangalore, Karnataka. Now we are discussing about, in the previous classes, we have discussed about the tachometric surveying. I am dealing with the tachometric surveying. Now in tachometric survey is the method of surveying, surveying, in which the horizontal distances and the horizontal and vertical distances can be computed by measuring the angles, horizontal angles, vertical by measuring the vertical angles. It is also called angular methods of leveling. Now here in this method, the chaining is completely eliminated. Chain is not being used in this method of surveying, in this method of leveling, leveling. Now these types of leveling, tachometric leveling is implied in the area where we need to take the information from ground, topographical information, that is distances and elevations, that is to prepare the plans of the area and also to prepare the contour maps. Now suppose if an engineer has been employed to have a project like road network, road construction of the road, construction of railway lines, and the reservoirs, if you want to do some project, first we have to collect the information in the broken, undulated, and in the too much undulated ground. We are employing this method of leveling. Now the tachometric leveling, the one should know about the trigonometrical functions. Trigonometrical functions, sin theta, cos theta, etc., sine root, and then cos root, we should know about it, is it not? And now in tachometry, the area like this. Now suppose if you want to calculate if you want to know the topography of the area, we are applying this method of leveling. That is tachometric method we are applying. Now here from this tachometry, we can find out the elevation of this point, object, elevation of the point, elevation of the object, elevation of the location, and any number of locations. See, here we can calculate from one station, isn't it? By measuring the vertical angles. The instruments required here are a tachometer. A tachometer is an adder with a regular theodolite, transit theodolite, fitted with the Stadia diaphragm, and a leveling staff. Here it is called Stadia rod. Now only with this we can prepare the plan of the area and also the contour map of the area. This is the area, this method of level tachometry is employed by only. Now we are measuring in this method, we are measuring the vertical angles and the staff readings, that is Stadia readings. We call this as Stadia readings: top air reading, mid air reading, and bottom air reading. So this is the method employed to prepare the plan of the area. It is too much undulated. Now when we want, this normally it is used in the recurrent survey. That is the beginning the project. That is in the beginning of the project, to know the undulations of the area, isn't it? Now from this we can by taking all these things, all the information and data from the ground, now we can calculate the distance from the station, that is instrument station, to the object 1, instrument station to the object 2, instrument station to the object 3, elevation of the elevation of this point, and elevation of the location, elevation of the location, and also the horizontal distances. Horizontal distances, this can we can use this method. So now here, now we have discussed in the previous class. We have discussed much more about this tachometric leveling. Now, anybody wish to go through that and want to little more, you can go for the 13th class. That is, you can go through the 13th class. That is tachometric leveling, elaborately explained. Now here the methods, tachometric methods. The tachometric methods, there are different methods employed depending upon the type of the instrument, and the time available, and the know of an engineer, accuracy level. Based on all these factors, there are so many methods we can employ. Among that, see, this is the one method. Here there are 3 situations we can find out. We can see this we can recognize 3 situations from this. Now, when the instrument, this is the instrument is installed here and made all the necessary temporary adjustments, made line of sight is horizontal. Now there are 3 situations. Now from this instrument station, see, the line of sight is horizontal. And the staff is vertical. Now let us understand clearly the terminologies. Now please understand. Now here the staff is vertical and the line of sight is horizontal. Isn't it? The line of sight is horizontal. There is no vertical angle here. Isn't it? Because the line of sight is truly horizontal, and we can measure, that is the top air reading. We can read top air reading, bottom air reading, and middle air reading. Now this is from here to here, the distance we can calculate using this. This is one situation. Another situation. Now here the location is different. Now in this location, the line of sight is inclined upward. The line of sight is inclined upward, and the staff is vertical. Please remember this: staff is vertical. And similarly, the line of sight is downward. It is negative. Isn't that? Line of sight is inclined negative. That is depression. Angle of the line of sight is depression. Therefore, it is minus, negative. This is negative angle. This is positive angle, and the line of sight. Isn't it? Now here we are measuring from this situation. Now we are reading. We will take top air reading, bottom air reading, and middle air reading. Now whereas here the top air reading, middle air reading, and bottom air reading, and the vertical angle. This is the angle of elevation. And in this case, it is the angle of depression. Isn't it? This is positive angle. Now here this is positive angle, and this is the negative angle. Now these 3 situations may come across from one station. Isn't it? So therefore, here also we will measure the vertical angle. That is vertical angle, and top air reading, middle air reading, and bottom air reading. Isn't it? Now to calculate the horizontal distance from the instrument station to the location, and also to find out the elevation of this. Isn't it? We need this information. If we know this information, now here we have 3 information, isn't it? And then horizontal distance can be computed, isn't it? Similarly, now here we need to calculate in this circumstances, under this situation, we need to take one more information, that is 3 radial readings plus 1 vertical angle. Here also same thing, isn't it? Angle of depression, it is theta, and that is and the 3 staff air readings. Now we will discuss one by one how to find out. Now this is the one method. It is the Stadia method. It is called Stadia method. Stadia method, staff held vertical, when the line of sight is horizontal, and the line of sight is inclined positive upward, and the line of sight is downward. Now 3 situations, and in these 3 situations, let us know how to calculate how to find out the horizontal distance and elevation. Let us see one by one. Now that is, I have taken the diagram. To discuss the theory. Now I have taken this from the same diagram. The photo is not seen here. Now it is the theory for theory purpose. Now I have taken this as it is. Isn't it? The same thing. Stopped vertical. The tachometric method. That is Stadia method. This is the Stadia method. Stopped vertical. Stopped vertical. And one method is the line of sight is horizontal. In another method, line of sight is inclined upward. In another method, the line of sight is inclined downward. Isn't it? Now these are the three situations. Let us see one by one how to calculate the horizontal distance and elevations. Now this is the same diagram. Now see horizontal distance. Now that is horizontal. No, it is the horizontal distance to the location. No, but the diagram is different. It is presented in a different manner, different way. Now here, this is the elevation. The elevation of the location can be calculated. Now this is the B. That is the, and this is the horizontal distance from the instrument station to the, that is location where we need to calculate the horizontal distance. And similarly, this is also horizontal distance from the instrument station to the Stadia. And similarly, this is the horizontal distance from instrument station to the, that is the station. This is not the location, third location. Now this is line of sight is horizontal, line of sight is inclined upward, the line of sight is inclined downward. There are three situations here. This is the horizontal distance, and this is the location where we need to calculate the elevation of this point. And similarly, we need to calculate the elevation of this point. Similarly, we need to calculate the elevation of this point also. There are three situations. Please remember this. Stop field vertical. The line of sight is horizontal. Stop field vertical. The line of sight is inclined upward. Stop field vertical, and the line of sight is inclined downward. Please remember this. Now we will discuss one by one. Now this is the same diagram. I have taken this in a plain area for theoretical discussion. The same thing what we have now. Now here, please remember here. Now this is the first situation. Now the line of sight is horizontal. Now read. This is the location where we need to calculate the elevation. The elevation of this location. Now this is the stop and vertical, line of sight is horizontal. This is the horizontal distance from instrument station to the location. And this is the elevation we need to find out. And similarly, now please note here, in this second situation here, we need to calculate the elevation of the location. And this is the horizontal distance. And please note here, now this is the central hair, length of the central hair reading, central line of sight. The line of sight, that is central reading, that is where we need the central read. This is the line of sight. There is the axis of the telescope. Now, this is the line of sight. Doesn't matter. Now this length, the length of this is L. We are considering this as length L. Please carefully listen the thing one by one, each and every point. If you listen, if you understand all these the terminologies, the things will become simpler to calculate the distance and elevation. Please note horizontal distance from the instrument station to the location, and horizontal and vertical distance from the from central air reading to the from above the instrument axis, line of sight, horizontal line. And that is instrument, that is HI, height of instrument. This is V, and please remember, now this is D, and the inclined length of line of sight is L. Please note this is L and this is D. The distance between the instrument station, the distance between the instrument station to that is the object, isn't it? Where we need to calculate the elevation, isn't it? This is the horizontal distance, and this is the vertical distance. That is, the vertical distance is above the horizontal axis to the central area, isn't it? This is V, and this is the inclined length of line of sight. Please remember this, isn't it? Now these three, let us be very careful. Now here, now I discuss one by one. Let us see what is there in the next slide. So this is the first situation. The first situation. Now this is the staff reading, staff intercept. This is the top air reading and the bottom air reading. This is where we need. This is the location of the staff station where we need to calculate the elevation of the point, and this is the horizontal distance from the instrument station to the location, that is staff station. Now therefore, now how to do this? Now yesterday we are in the previous class we have discussed about it. The staff field vertical. Please remember the staff field vertical. The line of sight is horizontal. Line of sight is horizontal, and the staff field is vertical. Now this is from the principles of that is Stadia method. The principles of Stadia method. Yesterday in the yesterday class we have discussed about this. Now to find out the horizontal distance. Now from the length formula. Now the distance, horizontal distance D is equal to horizontal distance D is equal to that is F by I into that is staff reading, staff intercept, that is top difference between the top air reading and that is the top air reading and the bottom air reading. Now therefore, now this is the multiplying constant and this is the additive constant. F by I is the multiplying constant, F plus D is the additive constant. Is it not? Now therefore, this F by I is the additive constant. It is a constant. It is mentioned in the instrument. This is usually this is 100. Is it not? This is 100 and this is the staff reading. This is the staff intercept. That is top air reading, difference between the top air reading to the bottom air reading. Now this is the S. This is F plus D. Please note, now this is the important formula. One should know about it. Now when tachometry comes into picture, when tachometry, we discuss about the tachometric surveying. Now one should know about horizontal distance is equal to D is equal to. Please remember that is multiplying constant multiplied by that is staff intercept S plus F by D, F plus D. Now this is also the instrument constant. Isn't it? This is called additive constant. Now this is derived from the Lenz's formula. Now let us understand only this much with respect to this equation. Now please remember, now this distance, horizontal distance from the instrument axis to the location where we are recording the staff intercept. Isn't it? From here to here, it is D. That D is equal to, please remember that D is equal to D F by I into staff intercept plus F plus D. Now one should know about it. Now please remember this. Don't forget this. Isn't it? Now therefore, now here in our now this is the D. Now straight away, install the instrument and hold the staff where you want to calculate the elevation of the location and bisect the staff reading, then read top air reading, middle air reading, and the bottom air reading. There are three staff readings we have noted down. There are three staff readings, that is staff reading, top air reading, middle air reading, and this is none. Now this is our job is done, finished. Now in the first instance, the line of sight is horizontal. The line of sight is horizontal. Line of sight is when the line of sight is horizontal, staff field vertical. At one stretch, the job will be finished, completed. Doesn't matter. But therefore, here staff intercept. Call this equation, that is D is equal to F multiplying constant into S, that is staff intercept plus F plus D. Our job is done. Now this is the instrument constant. Add that is 100. Now write down 100 multiplied by the top intercept, top difference between the top air reading minus bottom air reading, that is the top intercept. Then this is also, that is additive constant, it is referred by the instrument supplier. And this F plus D, this F plus D can be made 0 by providing an analytic lens in between the in the instrument. Now we can make this 0, isn't it? If you make this 0, then only this term remains. 100 multiplied by staff intercept will give us the distance from instrument station to the, isn't it? And elevation can be computed. The elevation of this object can be computed now by knowing the elevation of the instrument axis. Elevation of the instrument axis minus central air reading. Minus central air reading, that will give the elevation of the location where we need to calculate the elevation of the point. Isn't it? This is the one method. Now when the staff held vertical and the line of sight is horizontal. Isn't it? Now this is the simplest method. Through this we can calculate the horizontal distance and the elevation by employing the lens formula, that is D is equal to that is F by I into stop intercept plus F plus D. Isn't it? Now the first job is over. This is the first method of calculating that is elevation and distance when the stop held vertical and the line of sight is horizontal. Now we'll see the second case. Let us see. Now this is the lens formula. We have discussed about it in the previous class. Now you can understand it more better. If anybody wish to understand, please kindly refer the previous class. And this is the second one, the second method. Now please remember, now here, now the line here, the line of sight is inclined. The line of sight is inclined. Line of sight is inclined. Stop held vertical. Please remember this. Please note. Line of sight is inclined. Stop held vertical, and the line of sight is vertical. This is not the line of sight is angle of elevation. The line of sight. This is not. Now please remember. Now the situation. The second case. The line of sight. Line of the stop held vertical. Line of sight is inclined, and the angle is angle of elevation. This is not angle of elevation. Now these are the three situations we have. Now the data what we are going to collect from this. One is top air reading. We can read from the level from the Stadia, and central air reading and bottom air reading. There are three data we have. Three data plus one angle, that is vertical angle. The vertical angle is minus to the central air reading. This is not. Now we have four data. Now this is the instrument station where the instrument is installed and where we need to calculate the elevation of this point, elevation of this location P. When we need to calculate the elevation and horizontal distance to P, now we need to do this. Install the instrument, make all the necessary adjustments, then make the line of sight horizontal, then hold the stop vertical, and where we need to calculate the elevation of the point location, and that is bisect the object and read the top air reading, mid air reading, and bottom air reading, and also the vertical angle. There are four data we have now with us. Now from this we need to calculate the horizontal distance and the elevation of the location. This is not. Now please note. Now here horizontal distance is instrument station. That is instrument station to the location of the object. Instrument station to the location of the object. And V is vertical. That is vertical distance. Vertical distance is from the central air reading. From the central air reading to the instrument axis. Instrument axis to the central air reading is the V. Is it not? Please remember this. V. D is the distance between the instrument axis to the location where we need to calculate the elevation, and V is the vertical distance from the central air reading to the instrument axis. Now this is the V. And this H is that is the central air reading. Central air reading is H. And this S is the staff intercept. Staff intercept means that is the difference between the top air reading minus bottom air reading. Top air reading and minus air reading. Isn't it? But top air reading and minus top air reading minus bottom air reading, that is the staff intercept. This is the staff intercept. Isn't it? Now see, now this data is with us. We have the data. We know this. They said S is known, theta is known. Isn't it? Nothing else is known, and this H is also known to us. Isn't it? H is the central air reading from the location P. Isn't it? From the station, staff station. H is known, that is central air reading, and S is known, the difference between the top air reading and the bottom air reading, and we know the theta. Isn't it? This is the vertical angle measured to the central air reading. Now we have this data, and this is the situation, and we know that now in the previous case, when now please understand, this is the technique where we need to understand this. Now here the line of sight is horizontal, staff is vertical. The line of sight is horizontal, and the staff field is vertical. Isn't it? Now please remember this. And the difference here. Now in the second case, staff field vertical, line of sight is inclined. Now therefore, now this equation, this is not related to this case. Now this is the data from the from the principles of lenses from the Stadia. The principles of Stadia are saying. Now I have taken this. Now this is only for information. I have taken this. Don't take this for calculation purpose. The calculation is done here. Now please remember, when the line of sight is horizontal and the line of sight is horizontal, and the staff field vertical, then this equation holds good. Now whereas in this case, the staff field vertical, but line of sight is inclined. Isn't it? Now therefore, now there is some modification. Now we have to modify it. We have to understand clearly. Now this is the L. Now this L, now this here D, this D becomes L now, isn't it? Now when the line of sight, now we have made perpendicular to this. Now this is L is from the central air to axis of the instrument, isn't it? Central air reading to the axis of the instrument. Therefore L is this. Now therefore this L is equal to that is D is this. L is equal to that is F by I into S. Same equation, but in this S is modified here. S becomes S cos theta. Now that is how. That is why that S cos theta. That S cos theta, from where it comes. The S cos theta comes from where? Now let us understand that. Now here, now we are the staff held vertical. Staff is held vertical. Staff is held vertical, isn't it? But L is inclined length, isn't it? Inclined length with respect to this. Now therefore, now see, now this now S to be considered, now this S to be modified into now this is the S. Now from here, now from this location to this location is the S, because it is a perpendicular distance, isn't it? Now we have modified this S into S cos theta. Now if you handle this triangle, now this is theta and this is also theta. Now you just handle this triangle. If you handle this triangle, now this becomes, now this is the triangle. Now this is alpha. Now this is theta. This is theta. This is equal to this theta. Therefore this is also theta, because it is perpendicular to the line of sight. So this line is perpendicular to the line of sight. Therefore this is theta is equal to now this angle. Therefore that is also theta. Is it not? Now therefore, now let us find out the length. Now from here to, from this location to this location. Is it not? From here to here, now this S is known, theta is known. Therefore we can find out this distance. Now handle this triangle. Now this is the triangle. If you handle this triangle, now we can calculate now this distance. Now this becomes S is now converted because perpendicular to the this no this no this is the this no this line is perpendicular to L, isn't that perpendicular to the line of sight? Now therefore, now let us modify this. Now in the original equation, the line of sight is horizontal, stop and vertical. Now this is horizontal. Now what we have done here, the same equation is applied, but now here we have that is inclined side. Now it is the inclined side. Therefore, now this L. Now let us use this equation. Let us use the same equation to find out L. Now to find out L, to find L, now S is this. Now because it is not perpendicular, it is not perpendicular to the line of sight. The stop is not perpendicular to the line of sight. Now we want a perpendicular line to the line of that is line of sight. Therefore we have changed this. This is the line of sight. Now which is perpendicular to the line of sight. So therefore, we need to calculate the distance from here to the location here, from here to here. When we calculate the distance from here to here, our problem becomes simple. The same equation we have modified, and now we are finding out here. We are applying the same equation, but not for D. Not possible to calculate the D, isn't it? Therefore, we are calculating the L. This is applied. Our original equation, that is F. This is original formula, that is length formula, is applicable for normal reading, normal sights, isn't that? Normal sight means that is line of sight is perpendicular to the that is stop reading, isn't that? Stop. Then it is what is holds good. But whereas in our case the line of sight is inclined, therefore this S is modified into S cos theta. We are handling the triangle. If you handle this triangle, then we can calculate that is this distance. This is known, and theta is known. Therefore, we can calculate this. Please calculate this. So this becomes S cos theta. Therefore, now from this, the F by I, L is equal to that is inclined length of line of sight, inclined length of the central, that is instrument, the line of sight of the axis of the instrument, that is line of sight length, that is inclined length, that is L. L can be computed now by modifying this equation, that is into S becomes S cos theta, because we have taken the reading with respect to the not normal to the line of sight. Now this is therefore we have modified this. So therefore by modifying this we can calculate this, and therefore this S becomes S cos theta. Isn't that? This is for the normal case. Now here the line of sight is inclined, therefore we need to modify this. Isn't that? That we have modified here. F by I, that is the instrument constant. S is known, that is the stop intercept. We know this, and this is cos theta. Theta is known, theta we have measured, and then this is the instrument constant. Then L can be computed. Doesn't matter. Now, if you understand this, any kind of problem can be solved in trigonometry. Doesn't matter. Now, this is Stadia method. The line of sight is inclined. The stop held vertical. Please remember this. It is a Stadia method. Now, when we read 3 stop reading, it becomes Stadia method. Stadia method. Doesn't matter. Stadia readings. When we read 3 stop reading, it is Stadia readings. Now, therefore, it becomes Stadia method. Stadia method. In Stadia method, the line of sight is inclined. Stop held vertical. Doesn't matter. Stop held vertical. Now, please remember this. Okay. Now, in this case, now first we have to find out L. L can be computed by using this equation. Doesn't matter. Now, in place of D, now this becomes L. In place of D, this D becomes L. Now that is applied here. So when you use this equation, when you use this to find out the L, then we want a perpendicular distance to the line of sight. Therefore, this distance computed from the triangle. Now, from this triangle we can compute. So this is, from this triangle we can compute the distance between this location and this, isn't it? Therefore, this S becomes, this S becomes L cos theta. It is known, instrument constant, theta, S is known, we have top air reading and bottom air reading difference, and theta we have computed, we have measured, then it is the instrument constant, then L we got. L can be computed. L is, we got L. Isn't it? Once we get L, the other things will become simple. Isn't it? This distance we have calculated, L. That is the instrument axis to the central air reading, where it meets the line stop. This is not Stadia. So this L is computed. Now consider this triangle. Now consider this triangle. So this triangle, consider the triangle. This triangle. By considering this triangle, now L is known, theta is known. L is known, theta is known. Now when L, that is the inclined length, that is hypotenuse, isn't it? This length is known, theta is known. So therefore, now we can compute V. V is equal to, that is L sin theta. It is opposite side, therefore V is equal to L sin theta. Vertical distance above the instrument axis to the central air reading, V is equal to L sin theta. Isn't it? L sin theta. What is L? L is this. Now substitute L for L. Substitute the L is here. L we calculated from the basic equation. Now L is available here. Now substitute this L. Substitute this L here. Therefore, now this is L and the sin theta is outside. Isn't it? Now that is our problem. Now if that vertical distance we can compute it. This is not from this. Instrument constant, that is stop intercept, and theta we have measured. Then this is the stop reading, and theta is known. Then we will get vertical distance above the instrument axis to the central air reading. V is outside. We got V. And similarly, to find out the horizontal distance, this is D. Now from here to, from this instrument station to the stop station, this is D. D is equal to, from the triangle, again, same triangle, L is known, hypotenuse, and theta we have measured. Therefore, this is equal to, that is L cos theta. Now again, for L, substitute the value here. Isn't it? Already calculated value available here. Substitute L. Isn't it? When you substitute L, then we are going to get it. If you simplify it much more, it becomes much simpler. We can simplify this. But by multiplying this, by multiplying this becomes, see, cos theta into cos theta. Therefore, this can be simplified. When this becomes 0, then we have only one term. From this term, we can calculate the horizontal distance and the vertical distance. Now our job is completed. But the next we need to calculate the elevation. To calculate the elevation of this, isn't it? Location P, elevation of the object, location P. That is instrument axis, RL of the instrument axis, plus V, isn't it? Plus V, then minus H, plus instrument axis plus V, the elevation of this, then minus H. Now this gives you the elevation of the object P. Isn't it? Now this is the simplest method, but one should understand carefully. Now I will repeat again. Please note that now install the instrument, make all the temporary adjustments, make the line of sight horizontal, and hold the stop where you need to calculate the elevation of the object, location. Then turn the telescope, then read three stop reading: top air reading, middle air reading, bottom air reading. Isn't that? And also measure the vertical angle to the central air reading. Isn't that? So that job is done. Now After this, now let us calculate L. L is equal to, now this is the basic equation for to find out the distance D. Distance D when the line of sight is horizontal. Now whereas here the line of sight is inclined. Therefore, we can calculate this distance L. But there is a problem here. Because we don't know, it is not perpendicular. The stop end is not perpendicular to the line of sight. Therefore, we have to find out this distance. To find out this distance, now apply it. Consider this triangle. So by considering this triangle, then calculate this distance. Now this becomes S cos theta. Isn't it? Therefore, now in place of yes, now it is what's good for line of sight horizontal and stop end vertical. Isn't it? Whereas here, that is line of sight is inclined, stop end vertical. Therefore, first find out L. To find out L, use the same equation. To find out L, now yes, let us take this modified. This is perpendicular to the line of sight. This we want. This equation is what's good for horizontal sights. Isn't it? Line of sight is horizontal. But in our case, line of sight is inclined. Therefore, let us modify this. Isn't it? Let us find out this. Find out and calculate L. Now, after calculating L, now the things become simple. Isn't it? Now, here we know this is known, S is known, theta is known, and this is constant, additive constant is known. Then our problem is solved. Once we get L, now consider this triangle. Consider the triangle. Consider this triangle. Then this is the opposite side V. Opposite side V is equal to L sin theta. L sin theta. Now substitute this L here, our calculated value here, and theta is known. Then we will get V. And to find out D, distance between the instrument station to the object. D. Now D is equal to, that is L cos theta. This is adjacent side, adjacent to the angle. It is theta. This is not adjacent to theta. It is adjacent side. Therefore, it is L cos theta. Thus, substitute the value of L to the equation. Now, from this we can calculate, that is distance D. Isn't that? Now, after computing this distance, now to calculate the elevation, simple, predetermined horizontal axis, that is HI, instrument axis, plus vertical distance minus height. This is not H, central air reading, and that is the end of the problem. That completes the problem. Now we have discussed two cases. One case is with respect to the line of sight horizontal, stop field vertical. The another case is line of sight is inclined and stop field vertical. Isn't that? Another case, let us see, one more case. Isn't that? This is the diagram taken from the textbook. And you know, this is the third case. The line of sight is inclined, negative, that is downward. Isn't that? Downward, what we have discussed in the previous case, the same thing holds good here also. Isn't that? Install the instrument, make the temporal adjustments, then, isn't that? Line of sight horizontal, then hold the leveling staff, Stadia rod, where we need to calculate the elevation of the location. Isn't that? This is the location where we need to calculate this is the top air reading, middle air reading, and the bottom air reading. And also measure the vertical angle. Isn't that? Vertical angle. Measure the vertical angle. After doing so, this is what's good for normal cases, normal sights. Now here, of course, it is, in this case, it is L. Again, this L is equal to. That is, in place of D, we are calculating the distance L. There is inclined length of line of sight, inclined length of line of sight from the instrument station to that is central air reading. Now we are calculating the length L. That L is equal to, again here, same thing. Now we have measured the top air reading and the bottom air reading, whereas it is not perpendicular to the line of sight. Therefore, we have to find out the perpendicular length of the intersection of the lines crosshairs, isn't it? Now, therefore, deal with this triangle. Now, calculate the triangle. Now, this S is known, theta is known, theta same thing, isn't it? This is theta. It is perpendicular. This is perpendicular to the line of sight. Therefore, this theta is equal to this theta. Therefore, handle this triangle. If we handle this triangle, we will get the inclined line. From here to here, we will get the inclined line. After obtaining the inclined line, now that is in place of S. Now this inclined line. Now this is L S cos theta. That's it. That S become when it becomes when it is D in the previous case, in the normal case, D is equal to normal. It is additive constant, staff intercept, and multiplying constant, staff intercept plus additive constant. Isn't it? Now whereas here, when you are finding out the inclined line, when the staff is vertical, then we have to modify this. Isn't it? We have to find out not it is applicable when the line of sight is horizontal and staff is vertical. Now here staff is vertical, but line of sight is not horizontal. Therefore, we have to modify this. We have to find out this length from here to here. From here to here, we have to find out. Now that is equal to S cos theta. Isn't it? Same thing applicable. That therefore N is equal to this much. Isn't it? Now after doing L, after getting L, after calculating L, everything is known here. Additive multiplying constant, staff intercept, theta, additive constant. That is we know. Now we will get L. Once we get L, then consider the triangle. This triangle. Consider this triangle. So this is the triangle. Consider this triangle. By considering this triangle, to find out V is equal to opposite side. This is opposite to theta, opposite side. Therefore, it is V is equal to L sin theta. And sin theta, L sin theta, this from this triangle, it is equal to L sin theta. Now, substitute the value of L. Now, substitute the value of L here. Doesn't matter. If you substitute the value of L here, then we will get the V can be obtained. V can be calculated. Isn't it? In this case, here also we know this is known. Multiplying constant, staff intercept is known, theta is known, this is known, additive constant, and this theta is also known. From this we can calculate V. And in a similar manner, see, we can calculate the D from the same triangle. From the same triangle, now this is the triangle. From this triangle, we can calculate D. D is equal to, it is adjacent side, isn't it? And the adjacent side, it is cos, therefore, it is L is known, therefore, theta is known, adjacent side, D is equal to L cos theta, isn't it? This is L cos theta. Now from this L cos theta is equal to, substitute the value of L. Already we have calculated value of L, then we will get the distance or the distance. Then our problem is solved. Isn't it? We calculate, we have calculated, and D also calculated worked out. Isn't it? Then after doing so, now let us calculate the elevation of this point, elevation of the location. Isn't it? To find out the elevation of P, now already predetermined, that is the instrument axis HI. Isn't it? HI minus V, and minus H, it is staff area reading, isn't it? Central staff area reading, isn't it? Central staff area reading, that will give us the elevation of the location P, elevation of the location P, isn't it? Elevation of the location P, then now this is the three cases we have discussed about it, isn't it? And similarly, in the similar way, now in the tachometric method, that is one Stadia method. This is the Stadia method we have discussed. In the Stadia method, the one is the line of sight is inclined, and the line of sight is inclined upward, line of sight is inclined downward, and the line of sight is horizontal. We have discussed the three cases, isn't it? Now we know how to calculate the elevation of this elevation and the distance to the location. In like any number of horizontal distances and any locations horizontal distance and elevations can be computed. Now we have now this is the diagram taken from the textbook. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And the another method of another method. Now another method of the tachometry. Now another method of tachometry here. Now the line of sight is inclined. Line of sight is inclined. Line of sight is inclined, and the staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. In the previous three cases, now we have discussed. In the previous three cases, we have discussed the line of that is staff held perpendicular, isn't it? Perpendicular to staff held vertical. Staff held vertical, but whereas in this case, the staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. When the angle of elevation, isn't it? When the angle measured is angle of elevation. And staff held is inclined, inclined are perpendicular to the line of sight. Isn't it? This is another case. Isn't it? Now when the angle of elevation, angle measured is angle of depression. There are another two cases we will discuss about it. Isn't it? One is in the previous case the staff held vertical. Now in this case the staff held inclined. Inclined means which is perpendicular to the normal. It will perpendicular to the line of sight. Staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Under those circumstances, let us see how to handle this, how to calculate this. We'll see one by one. Isn't it? The same thing we have taken the same previous what we have discussed. Now this is the vertical way. Now again, only the difference between the previous case and this case is that is staff held inclined or staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Angle of elevation one case and angle of depression is another case. Staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Isn't it? Here same thing again. Now that is D is the distance to the location where we need to calculate, and V is the vertical distance from the horizontal line to the central area. Isn't it? Now this is how, let us see how to handle this one by one. Isn't it? There are two cases. Okay. Now come to the second method. Second method of that is Stadia method, when the line of sight is inclined and the staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Now this is the case. Now please understand the terminology here, then the rest will become simple. Isn't it? Now please understand. Install the instrument, make all the temporary adjustments, then hold the staff perpendicular to the line of sight. Now this is the vertical, that is staff held vertical. Now here staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Isn't it? It is perpendicular. Staff is perpendicular to the line of sight. Now when staff held perpendicular to the sight, now this angle and this angle become same. Isn't it? Both the angles are same. Isn't it? And then, now this is the location where the instrument is, where the staff is held. Now from here to here it is D. Instrument axis to the staff station is the distance, horizontal distance between instrument axis to the staff station. And the central hair reading, the distance between the central hair reading to the line of sight, horizontal line of sight, that is instrument axis, is V. Now please note these two, and now we are modifying it. We are modifying this, isn't it? The same thing, we are just a small modification is there. Now read the staff reading, the top hair reading, middle hair reading, and the bottom hair reading. The staff held perpendicular to the line of sight. Please remember this. The staff leveling rod is held perpendicular to the line of sight. Now this is D and this is V, and from the staff to the instrument axis, this is L. So this is the normal sides. Now because these are the normal sides when the staff is held perpendicular. So it is normal. And also measure the vertical angle. Measure the vertical angle. Now we have measured the. Now please remember, in this case, instrument is installed and the staff is held perpendicular to the normal to the side, normal to the line of sight, where we need to calculate the elevation of the location. Now this is the location where we need to calculate the elevation. Isn't it? Therefore, now this L, now this is the L. The L is from the staff station to staff to the instrument axis. L is, isn't it? Now this is now we can apply here the normal case to find out L. Now in the previous case, the staff is held vertical. Therefore, the L. Now we are reading the staff reading here. Now we are reading the staff reading perpendicular to the line of sight. Therefore, no modification is required here. Isn't it? Therefore, L is equal to F by I. That is multiplying constant of staff intercept plus. Now our problem is solved. Isn't it? In the previous case, staff held vertical, not perpendicular to the line of sight. Now here, the line of sight is the staff held is perpendicular to the line of sight. Therefore, the fundamentals, that is the principle, D is equal to F by I into S 1 plus F plus D is applicable here. Straight away we can use that equation. Doesn't matter. Straight away we can use that. Therefore, L is equal to F by I into S plus F plus D. That is, straight away we can calculate it. Now that is how one problem is solved. Doesn't matter. One problem is solved. Now we have another problem now. Now we need to calculate the elevation of this location. We want to calculate the elevation of this location. But now we have calculated their distance to this location. Now in the earlier case, now we are reading the staff reading here. So it was simple. Now we are reading with respect to the, that is perpendicular with respect to the line of sight. Isn't it? Perpendicular to the line of sight. Earlier we are reading the perpendicular to the line of sight. Isn't it? So therefore in this case it is perpendicular to the line of sight. Therefore, now this distance we get now we have to consider this triangle. Isn't it? With respect to this triangle. After obtaining the inclined length by applying the normal length formula, L we can calculate. L is got. After knowing L, now this is the triangle. Now this is the triangle. This triangle. Now we have to consider this triangle. Consider this triangle. By considering this triangle, calculate the distance from here to here. D is equal to D. Now D is equal to distance from here to here. From here to the instrument axis to the central reading. Isn't it? Central reading dot line. Now here, no distance. There D is to this location. Therefore, this distance is short. Now this distance is short for D. Now therefore, now we have to handle this distance. Now we have to calculate this distance. To calculate this distance again, now let us handle this triangle. This is known. Top reading is known. Central A reading and theta is known. Now definitely we can calculate this distance. Horizontal distance. This is the distance which is short to horizontal distance which is short to find out D. Isn't it? Now this triangle can be handled carefully. It is where after obtaining L, we can calculate. After calculating L, now we can handle this triangle. When you handle this triangle, now this becomes short because then now this D is short by this distance, isn't it? Therefore, let us handle this triangle. If you handle this triangle, we can calculate this distance. Now, if you handle this triangle, now this is theta is known, and this distance is known. We have measured inclined length, that is central line reading. Then find out the horizontal distance, isn't it? Therefore, this becomes h sin theta, isn't it? H is the central line reading from the P, central line reading from P, isn't it? This is h. From here to here it is h. Therefore, that no, to the horizontal distance, the short which is short to calculate D. No, therefore D is equal to please note that is L cos theta, L into cos theta. Now this will up to here it is L cos theta. It is from here to here it is L cos theta. L cos theta plus H sin theta. Our problem is solved, isn't it? Our problem is solved. Now similarly, to find out V is equal to that is L sin theta. Consider this triangle. Consider the triangle. This triangle from this triangle, isn't it? From this triangle, handle the triangle. This triangle. By handling this triangle, now we can calculate the distance from this distance. This is, and this is the V. This is V. V can become now L is known, theta is known. Therefore, now V is equal to, it is L opposite side, opposite to theta. Therefore, V is equal to L sin theta. Now substitute this L here. Substitute the L, then we can calculate the vertical distance. Now this can be calculated. And similarly, that is to find out D. Now while considering this triangle, this distance becomes short. Now this is the location where we need to calculate this horizontal distance. But our triangle gives only up to here, isn't it? Now therefore, this should be added, isn't it? From this triangle, the distance calculated from instrument axis to the location up to here, plus this distance. Now that is what we have written here. D is equal to this triangle. From this triangle, the horizontal distance from the instrument station to the point plus this distance. So this distance is calculated by handling this triangle. Now this is theta and this is central line reading H. Central line reading is H. Now this is H sin theta. Doesn't matter. Now therefore L cos theta. D is equal to L cos theta plus H sin theta. Now this is the H sin theta. D is equal to L cos theta is from the triangle up to here. Isn't it? This distance up to here. Therefore now L substitute for L, that is this is already available with us. So substitute for L, then our problem is solved. Distance is calculated, elevation is also calculated, then elevation of P is equal to that is elevation of the instrument axis plus V and minus H cos theta. Isn't it? Now this is H sin theta and this is H cos theta. It is the vertical distance, isn't it? This is the inclined distance, isn't it? H is measured, that is central line reading from the P. From P to the central line reading, it is H. Therefore, by handling this triangle, by solving this triangle, now this is H cos theta, and this becomes H sin theta, isn't it? Now it is a simple method, we can do it. And similarly, there is another case. Now in the previous case we have, that is angle of elevation, line of sight is star field perpendicular to the line of sight, and the line of sight is inclined. And in another case, the line of sight is inclined and the star field perpendicular to the line of sight. Same thing, now what we have discussed in the previous case. Now first we will let us find. Install the instrument, make the line of sight horizontal, then hold the stop where you need to calculate the elevation and distance. Then see, now this is a stop end, read top air reading, middle air reading, and bottom air reading, and measure the vertical angle to the central air reading. Isn't it? Now that is done. And D to the location from here to here. Now here D, isn't it? Now D, but we are calculating the distance to this location. Now here, now the triangle gives both, isn't it? That we will see. Now, after doing this, now measure the vertical angle to the central layer and read top air reading, middle air reading, bottom air reading from the location, from the station. So after doing this, now again let us calculate the inclined length of sight, line of sight. Now from here location to the here. This length, this is the staff held normal to the line of sight. Therefore, directly we can apply this length formula. Isn't that? The L is equal to direct equation. You just, this is instrument constant, staff intercept is known, top air reading difference, bottom air reading known, instrument constant L can be computed. After computing the L, consider this triangle. Now consider this triangle. Consider the triangle. If you consider this triangle, consider this triangle, this is the triangle. Consider this triangle. Now here, the triangle, from this triangle, D is now from by triangle. Now the value what we are going to get of the value up to here. Therefore, from that value to find out D, this has to be deducted. This portion has to be deducted. Now this portion, that is H sin theta, has to be deducted. In the similar manner how we have handled in the previous case, handle this triangle, isn't it? Now therefore, in the previous case, now we have added H because we have, now depending upon the circumstances, now this is, now we here in this case, now it has to be deducted to find out D. Now considering this triangle, now the triangle from here to the central axis, instrument axis, and the central air reading, considering the triangle, now this is horizontal distance is equal to, now D is equal to, now L cos theta adjacent, L cos theta minus H sin theta. This has to be deducted, this portion has to be deducted, because the triangle is up to here, doesn't matter. The triangle is up to here, so therefore it has to be deducted. Now L cos theta is known from the triangle, from this triangle, L cos theta is known from this triangle, then minus H sin theta. From minus H sin theta, by having this triangle, now this distance can be computed, isn't it? This is the H sin theta. And similarly, now from here to here, now this is the inclined stop end incline. Now therefore, we need to calculate this vertical height, vertical distance to the central air from the ground, from the location, it becomes H cos theta, isn't it? Now see, from this we can calculate the horizontal distance. Horizontal distance is equal to, that is L cos theta from the triangle, and then minus this distance. Now this we can obtain, we can get D. And similarly, to calculate the vertical, that is vertical distance from here to here, that is apply L sin theta. Direct substitution, we can calculate L sin theta. And to find out the elevation of P, instrument axis, RL of the instrument axis, minus V, then minus H cos theta, then we can obtain P. Then I think now we have discussed, that is the Stadia method. In Stadia method, the line of sight is horizontal, top end vertical, then line of sight is inclined, top end vertical, the line of sight is inclined, star field vertical, one is angle of elevation, the other one is angle of depression. Then in another method, the line of sight is inclined, star field perpendicular to the line of sight with angle of elevation and also with the angle of depression, isn't it? And we have another method. So it is the tachometry of another method. It is a tangential angle method. It is tangential angle method by measuring two, that is vertical angles, by measuring vertical angles. So we will discuss in the next class. So thank you very much for all the participants. Thank you so much. Thank you a lot.